Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell you.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor, then.
Reunited with everyone. And Rita's back with us for good. That girl just can't sit still. About to go wild.
I can't take it anymore. I'm seriously gonna starve.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
Oh, he's probably just hungry enough for his wild instincts to kick in.
The pooch isn't the only one about to go wild.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This isn't a diet, it's a fast. Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by. We're just as hungry as you are.
What a tyrant.
Alright, I'll feed you guys. I eat once! Because, like, I needed to restore some TP while grinding, and now all of a sudden they're like, I need food! What do you guys feel like? You want Salisbury steak? I think you're feeling Salisbury steak. So, there you go. Cooked successfully. So now you can all stop bitching. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I wanted to save right here. It was starting me up there because I had to do a different save for the Duke scene. So, that's why. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab a ship so we can head to Nordopolica.
Oh, Yoder!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kinda made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions the Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them, but...
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos. But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Denomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Heliord.
Ah, that is closer to Dongres than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
I really don't know why Rita asked that. When Estella's standing right next to her, she's pretty much the same thing. But, whatever. 3 in 1.
The 2 barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that blastia. And if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Small question though, why exactly do you need Dane Nomos to be emperor? I mean, it seems kind of like a weird reason to just have an emperor. But whatever.
Against that many?
I wouldn't do that
You've
even
gotta
if
be
I had
crazy.
9 lives.
What's going on?
Hey, isn't that...
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back. Add the indigo beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, Madam President.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yeah, that's her all right.
Why do you guys know her?
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the 5 master guilds.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the Union.
Hey, I just got an idea.
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
Well, considering we don't have a lot of money, that might be a good idea. Let's go see if we can talk to her. Looked like she was hanging... Hey, there you are, Kaufman. It's good to see you again.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
I'm surprised you remember my name.
Huh, I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year.
Huh? But I thought there was another guild that always served as your escort.
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away suddenly, so they aren't available. The other Guardian guild simply has no backbone. I don't know what to do.
What was the name of that Guardian guild you mentioned?
The Blood Alliance.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat?
Did you say boat?
We've made a guild of our own.
We're called Brave Vesperia.
That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we talk business? Mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job. We can't take on anything else right now.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate as 2 guilds helping each other out. That way we won't be going against any guild principles. There are various incentives for getting along with me, you know.
Well...
All right, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any detours.
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near here. As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Wow, she means business. Literally.
So, do we have a deal?
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of salesmen under the sun for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier.
I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Oh, really now?
Bonus? What do you mean?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with the boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
I figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparations.
I feel like this might be a pain in the ass. But, you know what? We get a boat out of it. And I can't say no to a free boat. Could you guys say no to a free boat? Hell no. No, you couldn't. Don't even look me. You couldn't look me in the eye and say you would turn down a free boat to do this shit. Let's do it. I'm ready as I'll ever be. This is the Fieratia. Sure. Firetia? Fieratia? Whatever. She'll be your ship as soon as you've escorted her to Nordopolica. And this man is Tokunaga of Go's Song. Weren't you in Tales of the Abyss as a doll? I'm pretty sure one Anastatalin used you as a weapon. A maritime guild affiliated with Fortune's Market. Tokunaga is an expert in piloting the Fieratia. I'm never gonna get used to that. I'm Tokunaga. Very nice to meet you. He's a very Japanese man who came over to America. We're not in a hurry, but these are important negotiations, so we really appreciate your help. What is the ship's cargo? That is confidential information. It's nothing we should be worried about, is it? Relax, we got it covered. Alright, head towards Nordopolica. Go directly southwest from Torum Harbor and you'll see the Desea continent. Nordopolica is at the eastern edge. I hope you won't mind if I go over to Fiatia's controls for you. Thank you, Tokunaga. You're so much more useful than that doll in Tales of the Abyss. You can only disembark from the ship where you see a dock, a port, or a beach. You won't be able to get onto land where there are cliffs. This is like all basic boat stuff in JRPGs. I don't see why we need to go over this if you played an JRPG, but it's okay. It's all okay. We'll go over it anyway. Of course, the ship can't pass over rocks, but you also have to keep her out of the shallows around islands. You might be able to take her into some rivers if they're deep enough. However, if there's a bridge spanning the river, you won't be able to take her under. You wouldn't want to clip off our masts. There are other places you can disembark from. Beware that there are monsters on other continents much stronger than you can handle right now. So we get a bunch of big things going on. It's pretty easy. And that's about it. And with that, we get our ship. And we start off with the skit. This is so bad!
We just started out and we're already working with one of the 5 master guilds. This is good.
Yeah, you're one step closer to making your dream a reality, Carol. Aren't you happy?
You talking to the kid? He's over there mumbling about something.
Mermen. The first thing had to be mermen. Brave Vesperia has some bad luck. What's the president of Fortune's Market gonna think of us if we fail? This is bad. This is so bad.
I don't think he's very happy.
He's just being careful, that's all.
That's not being careful. That's running and hiding.
He's just scared of taking risks. Honestly, if we fuck up, they might blacklist us. And you know, having one of the 5 master guilds blacklist us would kinda suck. It'll be nice if we don't run into mermen, won't it? That's pretty wishful thinking. You're quite the pessimist for your age, girlie. I'm just a realist. Anyway, thanks for your help. It looks like we're going to make it there on time. Yeah, Leviathan's Claw was going to beat us there if we hadn't found an escort for the ship. Leviathan's Claw. That's a name I seem to be hearing a lot lately. Oh, they're the guild that's specializing in sales of Hoplimp blastia. Oh, that explains the situation in Heliord. Lately, they've been trying to steal our clients from us. If we weren't able to cross the sea, they would have swiped up one of our major customers. Still, I can't help but wonder where those slime balls are getting their product from. Indeed, Hoplimp blastia isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world to get one's hands on. You don't think the Empire's behind this? Well, considering Jaeger was part of Leviathan's Claw, and he was talking to Cumore, they might be involved. No, that couldn't be. It's mages that are supervising the blastia distribution. Ah, right on time. Everyone be careful. Oh, it looks like we're dealing with mermen. Those are cool mermen. Oh, that's a merman. That doesn't even look like a merman. That looks like a shark face.
I feel like an easy win.
Well, let's do this. You got it, Rapide? Rapide's just going in there, fucking no problem. This shouldn't be that much of a problem. They're going down pretty easily. Done.
Your tail?
Hey, he tried. Good job, Rapide.
That's the logical outcome.
You're true to your reputation. I was right to bring you along. I tell ya, brave Vesperia doesn't have any shame in working an old man down to the bone. Even while I'm looking for Apethia and doing all sorts of other things. Apethia? Isn't that what you were looking for back in Nor Harbor? That's right. That's nothing but a fairy tale. I researched it a while back, but eventually I realized that there's simply no way it can theoretically exist. I'm well aware people think it's a fairy tale. Why are you looking for it? Well, because the Don told me to. Well then, we've got some business to talk about. I'll leave the navigation to you, Tokunaga. Actually, Madam President, would you mind if I handed over the navigation to them for a while? We are going to need to learn how to control this thing. Of course, we made much better time than I thought. We could even afford to make a side trip or two. I guess now you could go on side quests if you wanted to, but I'm not going to be doing side quests that much, so forget it. With the ship, we can go practically anywhere we want. Estelle, I know you want to look for Pharaoh, but don't you think we have more important things to do for the moment? Do you think? I'll do what I want. Don't worry about me. We just started our guild. We should err on the safe side, don't you think, Carol? Yeah. Alright then, I'll leave the navigation to you. Sounds good. I think we're just gonna head to Nordopolica. I don't really have anywhere I particularly want to go, so I'm feeling like Nordopolica seems like a nice place as I go into the mist. Why is it misty here? I have no clue. I believe I'm supposed to go southwest.